everyone, I'm LeonSeifers, and I don't actually spend a lot of time in VR chat, so I'm not going to do my video in VR chat. I just figured that watching a desktop VR model would be pretty boring, and unfortunately I don't have a headset because I had a house fire and lost a bunch of my stuff. I do log in once a week to attend Lazzie's movie night after inviting me to start joining and to meet people there. It's been a socially awkward experience for me, but pretty fun. So about myself, I'm your generic tech geek / nerd, currently working on programming an app. And I have a weekly and semi-weekly Dungeons & Dragons group that I've been playing with for most of my life. About a year and a half ago, I actually finished running a full level 1 to 20 game in Pathfinder 2e for my group. It took 2.5 years to finish, and we played every week besides like illnesses and holidays and stuff, and it was super fun. I absolutely loved it. But we don't just play D&D Pathfinder stuff, we also play Lancer, which is like sci-fi mech stuff, and Age of Sigmar Soulbound, which is sort of the Warhammer fantasy game. I'd really like to do some content related to that kind of stuff if people would be down for me running games. I also think it would be really easy content, but it's up to everyone else. And aside from that, I'd also be interested in RPing, because I'd like to think I'm a fairly good D&D RPer, although VR chat RP would be a different challenge, but I think that would be fun. Professionally, I have a bachelor's in electrical engineering, a master's degree, and a PhD in technology management with an emphasis in digital communications. I actually wrote my dissertation on digital education to reduce essay and risky behavior on college campuses. Fun fact, while I was writing that, I was actually threatened by the university not to publish it because the results could make the university look bad. Turns out the results did make the university look bad, and I don't work for the university anymore. But you can take that one however you want. But yeah, last time I told that story was when I was applying for the Lazzie lobby. I submitted like a formal job application there because I kind of misunderstood the assignment. Lazzie told me I was overqualified and that I should try out here. So here I am. But yeah, last year I had a house fire, and slightly before that I got laid off. So last year I honestly was pretty depressed, just trying to get my life back together. And at the start of this year, I decided I was going to be more active and try out content creation again, which is something I've always been kind of interested in. But starting off, my videos were getting 0 views. Now my YouTube shorts are getting about 1,000 each, which isn't great, but it's solid growth. And my TikToks, I've got a few that have broken like 200,000 and 300,000. It's been pretty fun, but I would like to do live stream, but unfortunately my computer can't handle live streaming, but I have to wait for the insurance to actually get me my money so I can buy a new computer. That being said, I'm also interested in 3D printing, I volunteer in local politics, and I attend a lot of events at my local library. Shout out to librarians. But that's it. I'm about out of time. Reach out if you got any questions, and I'll see you.
Hello and welcome to my audition. I am BitofaPhilistine, or Bit or Phil or the Rat Man. I can bring many a funny haha to your videos, namely the rats. I have so many rats in my skin, and my very kidnappable son. Look at him. How could you say no to that face? I am also considered to be a generally goofy guy by those who know me. I like bringing a silly energy that cannot be matched. And I enjoy putting on a very goofy or extra persona, though I can be chill if the situation demands it. And I hope that you consider me for your videos. Is that everything? I didn't have an outro plan.
You don't park here. You're not allowed to have cars that are not designated for parallel parking. I think this thing needs to get out of the way. Well, I think it went somewhere. You also don't have the handicap sign, so I'm just gonna move your car into the trash can. All this crime stopping and we working here. Your friendly neighborhood order man here. We ready to order, man.
Hey man, you can't be out here. You gotta drive a car.
We legally are not supposed to serve you guys unless you drive through the drive-through. You know, it's called a drive-through for a reason. So a car, yeah, there's someone parked inappropriately in the trash can.
You threw my car in the trash can, man. Are you serious? I don't really drive.
I just need to get closer to the menu. What the fuck is that? Huh? $2.99 deluxe deal. You threw my fucking car in the trash can. Like, you're not listening. I don't know what to get. Am I allergic to? What am I allergic to? Am I cheese?
Dude, I said, you literally, are you not listening?
Why don't you come to the front door, and then I'll serve you? You know what I mean?
I haven't figured out what I want. I think I know what I
Yo.
want.
Carrie! Oh, yeah, I think I know what I want. What do you want, dude? What do you want? Just tell me what you want.
What are you allergic to again?
That's a good question. Listen, all right, all you gotta do is come to the front door. You don't need a car, man, but you can't order there. I can't serve you there. Okay, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about having a baconator.
Well, I don't really know if I want that. You got allergic to onions.
Cheese, tomato.
Dude, are you sure you're safe to eat this?
What do you want, dude? What do you want? Just tell me what you want. I want the bacon here. Let's get the bacon here, all right? Of course, Carrie's got me working the
Fucking grill.
Do we come through the front door now? Yeah, just come through the front door, dude.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go take a dump.
Alright, man, you take a shit.
One small duty for mankind. Alright, you fucking little bitches. My ass. Yeah, say that. I don't get paid enough to deal with that guy. Oh, that looks pretty good. What's in that burger, bro? Oh, my tummy hurt, man. You might need to call a doctor.
Hey, man, you doing okay?
So you took quite a bit of a tumble, man. Oh, what's doing here? Yeah, you died in 2 weeks. There's nothing I can do. You need to figure your shit out, okay? Cause you got 2 weeks left, buddy. You stayed outside the hospital for the whole 2 weeks? Yeah, man. Yeah, we go to Wendy's? Now, if you think Spider-Man's here, side, we got no parking for some fuck ass like that, okay? Literally, the handicap parking is the only spot I have that's close enough to the gate. If you watch this video and you're probably thinking, damn, what the fuck did I just watch? I think we're gonna do this the right way. Okay?
And I thought this would just be better. I did this entire skit by myself. I really think that I could do a lot. I did this in 1 day. Imagine if you give me time to think and create and come up with an amazing idea for this group. And hopefully I get selected.
Hello to Rob and the community. I am Ikoni, and you may have seen me before in Publix, or you may have seen my art. So I am an artist. I've been an avid viewer since like 2021, but I took a bit of a break in 2023, and now I'm fully back, and I really want to contribute the ecosystem of the lobby. In terms of what I can actually contribute, of course, I draw, but I thought it would be cool to have an opportunity to take a more active role in how things happen on stream. Potentially, I was thinking of maybe a Sunday night call-out segment where I could do art roulette for one of the members of the week. Or I was thinking also like court-style sketches of funny moments that happen throughout the week, sort of like how Golden Gator News functions. I was thinking I could help with also some map stuff, like I can make custom assets for the roleplay map, such as like graffiti or custom advertisement boards. I could also maybe even help with some of the 3D work because I have a background in CAD for architecture school, but I'm a bit of a Blender newbie, but I'm sure I could learn fast. I also play a lot of games. I played Rocket League on competitive teams since high school and also college, where I played for the esports team for the school. And at my peak, I was about top 1%. And I also play a lot of TCGs, mainly Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. So if you ever are interested in wanting to learn how to play, I got you. The reason why I haven't mentioned on-stream stuff as much is because I'm a bit of an introvert and have a bit of a hard time in large groups. So I'm a bit nervous about being good for like RP or... So yeah, all in all, I'm looking mostly to do back-end stuff, but I would just love to show up and contribute what I can to the community. And regardless of how this goes, I'll keep doing art for the lobby because it's been a lot of fun. So thank you so much, and maybe hope to hear back from you.
You're cute.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Be like, ooh, yeah. My life be like, ooh,
Well, who do we have here? Once again, I'm Temptress. You can call me Tempy though. And this is my Golden Gator tryout video. What do I bring to the lobby? I bring everything. A bit about myself. I have been trying to get into RP lately, and it has been going great. Here's an example.
When I shit myself, people will like it.
Yeah, I still need to learn. I know. I just love to vibe with other people. You know, Rob, I actually wanted to dance on you, but I was kind of busy dancing on Jimmy the whole time, not gonna lie. What else is there that I bring to the lobby? I love to talk. I actually unmuted like a while ago. I used to be mute for a long time, but I just love yapping. What I can also add to that, I love to listen to every kind of metal there is. Metal is my favorite genre of music. I love listening to music in general, but metal is where it's at. Also, I do some Marvel Rivals from time to time. All in all, I would say I'm a good mix. I'm chill when needed. I can still be quirky and awkward sometimes, which can cause funny moments. I bring a lot of energy to the table, especially with me dancing. Of course, I cannot dance as much as I want to on stream, but I can shake it at DJ night or boys night. Before I forget, I've been to Moxie's lobby, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty chill, and the people there are all cool. Of course, not everyone's gonna make it, but some of us are. Of course, I've been trying to improve my RP in her lobby as well. I do some bits here and there. For example, this.
Can you rub my belly, please?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm asleep. Good night.
Please.
I'm rubbing that shit. We have a hype train right now. Can you tell my chat to give me money?
Give Moxie money.
Besides that, I have nothing else to say. Then, see you later, alligator.